courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
The Bucks took a massive leap in coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. With new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling, no doubt, mutual. Thanks, DA. And in tonight's game, pride definitely burned at stake when you were with the Spurs or any of the teams. Talk about some of the epic conference rivalry. You played it.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006. Which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right. Yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time. Tremendous disparity in style of play. And watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? Kind of took care of it.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Here's Osman. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Passes it to Lopez. It's up a 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession. 4-point game. Love outside. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the middle, here's Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. The drive by Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Offense clicking early here. 3 for 4 to start this one.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Teardrop shot. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
The drive by Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Love against Antetokounmpo. Love kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday left side. Here's DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kicks it to Love. Back to Sexton. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Lopez. From downtown, Sexton grabs the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Garland with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Love. A fadeaway. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here's Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Here's DiVincenzo. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. And he gets it to go from the high post. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Lopez. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired
up. The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
Well, the offseason is just absolutely ridiculously exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
Now, here's Sexton. 26 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Garland dishes to Drummond. Good work there as it goes. Drummond's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
It is getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
Garland kicks to Love. Bobbed up there for Love.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Garland dishes to Sexton. The 10-footer. And that one goes long.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the pass to Osman. Pass to Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point, but he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing, and Kevin Love is not done in the NBA. Still another team out there for him to go to and contribute to.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won for that franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 and 2010.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. And then, in 2013, with Miami, LeBron Brent finished 1 ballot shy, burning all the MVP votes.
Well, we wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span.
Free throw good. Giannis.
It's interesting, as Giannis has grown in this league, the Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar entering his prime.
And they like the fact that this core has more potential in it. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder as they committed to Lopez. They committed to Chris Middleton. And now they think that they can take the next step with Giannis's growth.
Sexton, once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. And here's the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Bucks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Love can't hit.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For 3, Middleton. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Sexton. How he did last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Osman. Love finds Drummond to stop the drought, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And for the Cavs, their #1 goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw, good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Osman. Love right side. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about Kevin Love getting a little physical on the defense, good at using his size and some of that length to pick up the foul on his way up.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. We talk so much about the stars in this league, Brent. Name some role players who, when they do get hot, they can be terrific.
Well, there's nobody better, and I think he's ripped out a page from Seattle's own Jamal Crawford.
I know
there's been nobody better in the last couple of years than what Lou Williams has represented for the Clippers. He's had scoring performances, Kevin, and you've been witness to them courtside, where it's just astounding that he can go and get where he wants to go and make the types of shots that he's been able to do. And this is a revelation because this is 7, 8, 9 years that he's been in the league, and he's doing this with such great impact and, thankfully, rightfully, been rewarded for it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Osman. Bounce pass from Love. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Cleveland.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
The Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And free throw good from Love.
When you think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Here's Osman following the basket by Chris Middleton. Osman kicks to Porter. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Holiday shoots. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Marvin Williams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters. But he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Now here's Nance. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to McGee. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Good D by Williams.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Good. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Exum finds Nance. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. McGee, the pass to Exum. Great D that time for Middleton. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. And the pass to Williams. Outside Matthews. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to McGee. He dishes it to Sexton. To end the drought. Porter in the corner. Second chance shot. McGee's shot is off.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Middleton. Takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the right side. Exum kicks to Porter. His three-pointers off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Nance outside. Pass to McGee. Dishes to Exum. Matthews with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton. Count it. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Middleton's length coming into play and finishing strong.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
And yes, it's good.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Here's DiVincenzo. 16 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter. And there's the pass to McGee. Inside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's DiVincenzo. 18 points for him. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Porter, no luck.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee. For Milwaukee, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And he makes the first. Brett, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in it?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right. All about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can. That's an important factor. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 20. Matthews, no good. The feed to Sexton. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Passes it to Lopez. Shoots the three. Milwaukee the rebound. Porter against Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Porter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's McGee. Here's Nance. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Matthews passes to Giannis. Fade away. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Garland. Nance outside. Nance with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 14. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
To the inside. Garland, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Right wing. Garland with it. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Brook Lopez. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Matthews. Cleveland also making some changes. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Cedi Osman in for Porter. He's off on the second. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland dishes to Love. Lets the 3 fly. Garland, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Osman. He kicks it to Garland. goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Garland kicks to Love. Now here's Sexton, guarded by Holiday. Sexton the pass to Osman. Now here's Garland. He's guarded close, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Cleveland also making a change. Drummond's checked in. .54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Sexton. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Sexton's got 6.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Outside Holiday to the wing on the left. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up is on Colin Sexton. The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Giannis. The Cavaliers trail by 21. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Drummond finds Sexton. Stolen. 3-on-3. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Garland. Count it.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding.
Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Pass to Garland. Love looking around. Shot clock at 6. Garland kicks to Love. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Giannis. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And here's Sexton. He's got 6. Now the pass to Drummond. Over Lopez. And another miss by Cleveland.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Sexton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Middleton on the wing, defended by Sexton. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Garland. Passes to Osman. Love against Giannis. Over Giannis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 15 points for Kevin Love.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's DiVincenzo, defended by Sexton. Fades back, and that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now here's Love. He's got 15. Garland kicks to Love. Sexton the pass to Love. Here's Osman. They grab right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Lopez. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Drummond, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Brook Lopez.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Cleveland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Drummond. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Exum. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Down low. Here's Love. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Here's Osman. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Nancy's checked in for Kevin Love. Bucks leading by 19 points. Giannis outside. The pass to Matthews. Lopez outside. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Osman over Holiday. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's DiVincenzo. 19-point game. Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Exum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Osman.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Lopez dishes to Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Garland the pass to Osman. Here's Exum. Lays it up and banks it in.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Lopez. Passes it to Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Tries yet again. And he hits the jump shot. Giannis has got 31.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Matthews. And that one's good. Osman. 9 points in the game so far. Bucks leading by 18. Pass to Matthews. Here's DiVincenzo. Holiday surveying the floor. Shoots over Exum. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent screen and roll there by Holiday. He gets a great look at the rim and then calmly steps up and knocks it down.
Garland kicks to Osman. It's Drummond, high post. Lopez is there. Drummond passes to Exum. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Osman missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
He's checked in for the Bucks.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Here's Osman. He's got 9.
When length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Bucks. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Connaughton right at the free throw line, and it's off the back rim, no good. And Exum gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bucks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Garland kicks to Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. To the paint. Baseline jumper. But they'll get another chance. Now Ilyasova. Wesley Matthews on the wing. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, Nance in position. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Garland the pass to Osman. Now Nance. He's covered by Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. There's Garland. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, 1 step past half court, he's too close.
Garland the pass to Drummond. 1:09 left to play here in the third. There's the pass to Osman. Garland with it. Holiday with the block.
Get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Wesley Matthews. And Cleveland also making a change. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Exum. Now here is Holiday. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses in close.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
Feeds it to Drummond. Can they get it? And Nance kicks to Osman. There's Garland. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
We talk a lot about confidence, and Larry Nance Jr., I believe, has a quiet confidence about the way he goes about his business.
Holiday gets the bucket. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. They've got Brook Lopez. Williams is out there with Chris Middleton. And there's Jackson. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Offensive rebound, Drummond, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Lopez. Offline with his three.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Dellavedova, the pass to Drummond. To the middle. And there's Porter on the assist by Drummond.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Jackson. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
Here's Dellavedova following the basket by Chris Middleton. To the wing right side. Here's Drummond, and the rebound goes to Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Middleton on the wing. Jackson looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside, Porter. Pass to Dellavedova. From the arc. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Connaughton kicks to Jackson. Pass to Connaughton. Now Middleton. You know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional career. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
And Milwaukee has possession after the Cavaliers pick up 3, and Lopez gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Porter, taken away by Williams. Pass break, Milwaukee. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Dellavedova, the pass to Drummond. Back to Dellavedova. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
First one falls for.
An 86% foul shooter for his college career. Dellavedova hasn't been quite that consistent at the pro level.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brown outside. Now here's Jackson, defended by Dellavedova. Jackson misses. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Windler. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lopez. From the left block. And it's Zizic with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dellavedova with the ball. Jackson on him. Dellavedova kicks to McKinney. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Jackson finds Lopez. The pass to Williams. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now, here's Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Connaughton over Dellavedova. Here's Lopez. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Dellavedova, the pass to Love, and the dunk by Love.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 19. Passes it to DiVincenzo. The 11-footer off the left rim and out.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Kevin Love can score from everywhere, and it's hard to figure out a way right now for this defense to slow him down.
Pass to Holiday. The train. Cavaliers with the rebound. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 17. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Osman, defended by Middleton. Osman kicks to Garland. Here's the dish to Love. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Holiday. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton, that's in there. Love with the assist.
Oh, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Bucks leading by 14. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. There's the lob at Kumbo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Love. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Bucks leading by 15. Here's DiVincenzo. And the three off target.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Well, the Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Outside Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. There's the three. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Out to the right wing. Lobbed up there for Love.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And the Bucks, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Over to the left wing. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Back to Osman. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Great D that time for Middleton.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And that one's good by Giannis.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 18. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. McKinney passes to Dellavedova. Out to the right wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
2 points, that one goes.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Williams. The Cavaliers making the shot. Williams.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's Windler. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 18.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Yes, that goes in.
The patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Over to the wing. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5. There's Garland. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Bucks ball. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the missed 3 from Lopez. Here's Osman. 9 points last game. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Holiday with the block. They get it back. Here's DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Giannis. And it's sent back by Lopez. Middleton right side. Passes it to Holiday. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Pass to Garland. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
check out the stats for Andre Drummond. Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Pass to Garland. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with Coach John Beilein. He mentions a player who, at times, goes overlooked. Sharpshooting swingman Chris Middleton. Coach said he can give you a quiet 20 without breaking a sweat. All he wants them to do, Kevin, is keep close track with Middleton all game long.
Thank you, David. Snatched up. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Garland, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Middleton hits them both. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past. But the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams. Although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
While we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Down low, here's Love. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
He's off on the first. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Middleton. Took him no time at all on that one. Middleton's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
They get the rebound. Drummond, pass to Sexton. Pass to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Garland's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Now here's Sexton, guarded by Holiday. Sexton kicks to Love. Over Middleton, and that one's good. Love.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Bucks leading by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts. He's got 10.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Passes it to Osman. Kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. And Garland has it in the corner. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Now the pass to Lopez. The dish now to Middleton. And the basket is good. Middleton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now Garland. He has 7. He can't hit that shot. Good D by Lopez.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Yep, that one goes.
You can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you gotta love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sexton with it. 26 points for him last game against Chicago. And Drummond kicks to Osman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Holiday. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. And so he makes both from the line. Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Lopez. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers. Some last season stats for him. He was around 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Sexton kicks to Osman. And 1:01 left in the first. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Middleton outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Osman. Love kicks to Sexton. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Middleton. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now, here's Garland with 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 8, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Nance, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And the first one drops. Look, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shots importance in the game.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. 4th, Brook Lopez. And, of course, JaVale McGee.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
And he makes the first.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Marvin Williams has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Middleton against Porter. Passes to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
How about the court vision of Middleton? just so good at finding the open man.
Exum passes to Nance. Back to Exum. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Exum finds Sexton. Back to Exum. 5 on the clock. And trying to break loose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Marvin Williams. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Exum hits them both. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Boston Celtics. Into the paint, here's Williams. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's DiVincenzo after Dante Exum's bucket. Back to Middleton from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Exum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 10.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
DiVincenzo passes to Williams. Middleton with it, defended by Sexton. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Sexton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Dishes it to Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. Hits it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You know, crafty at just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Now here's Matthews. 9-point game his last outing. Middleton. Nance with the rebound.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
The pass to Ilyasova. Banked in off the glass. Ilyasova's got his first basket of the night.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Exum dishes to Sexton. Back to Exum. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Lock at 6. Nance, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Matthews. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Pass to DiVincenzo. Williams trying to break free. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Exum kicks to McGee. Over Ilyasova. Moves back up. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from McGee.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's DiVincenzo. 16 points for him. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Williams. Porter pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The open look here for Sexton. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's DiVincenzo. Tries again. Ilyasova can't hit. Cavaliers leading. Now Sexton. He's got 10. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here's Williams. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Milwaukee. Porter at the elbow. Exum with it. He's got 9. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Now, here's Exum. Nance, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. A different look for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. And it's Holiday in for Wesley Matthews. Cleveland also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. Osman comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Dante Exum. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Garland the pass to Drummond. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Osman, guarded by Holiday. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
So he gets them both. Well, Cleveland shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Porter. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Now here's Drummond. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Porter, here we go. That one, no good. Milwaukee has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Porter against Holiday. Porter, no luck.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
It's Giannis with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 20 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Osman, guarded by Holiday. Lobbed up there for Drummond. No good on that one. Bucks leading by 4. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his third miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
The Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Over Middleton. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Giannis against Nance. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Drummond. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.